Flies and gnats buzzing around your home are not only annoying, but could be a sign of decomposing matter. A common but little known pest might be living and breeding where you least expect it. No, it's not the fruit fly, but the fungus gnat. So in this video, I'm going to show you first how to confirm you have fungus gnats, and then give you our guaranteed method to get rid of them. Hi, I'm Zach with Solutions Pest and Lawn. If you're new to us, we create these videos to help educate people like you about do-it-yourself pest control. If you want to buy the products in this video and get even more info about fungus gnat control, click the card in the top right of the screen or the links in the description below. The fungus gnat is a tiny fly with long, thin legs and wings, and it somewhat resembles a mosquito. As their name suggests, they feed off decaying organic matter, most commonly fungi. Fungus gnats thrive indoors because of the high moisture levels and can grow their populations to large numbers rapidly. While they don't typically cause any harm to us, they can be a nuisance and can potentially damage vegetation around the home. So we're going to get started with the first step of our process, identification. Identification is one of the most important steps in pest control. You need to be absolutely certain that what you're dealing with is actually fungus gnats. Fungus gnats can sometimes be mistaken for mosquitoes because of their similar appearance. The problem is, these different types of flies require completely different control methods, so you need to be absolutely 100% sure that you're dealing with fungus gnats. The adult fungus gnat is very small, typically around 1/8 of an inch in length, and they'll usually be dark brown or black in color. Their long legs, wings, and antennae are features that will help you distinguish them over other common flying pests indoors, like fruit flies, drain flies, and phorid flies. Unlike mosquitoes, fungus gnats do not bite. So if you see one land on you and go in for a meal, it's definitely not a fungus gnat. You can distinguish the two easily by also noting where you found them, which we'll get into later in the video. It's also important to recognize the fungus gnat larvae. Fungus gnat larvae have worm-like bodies. They can be up to 1/4 of an inch in length and have a dark, shiny head. If you want to learn more and get your professional pesticides for fungus gnat control, visit our website by clicking on the link in the description below. The next step in the process is inspection. Inspection is a crucial step to control because this helps you confirm fungus gnat habitats and lets you know where they're coming from. If you don't treat in the right spots, you won't get effective control. Fungus gnats need a moist environment with decaying matter like fungi to feed on. An often overlooked and extremely common place is household plants, specifically in your potted soil. This is how you can help identify a fungus gnat over a mosquito. Fungus gnats are typically seen buzzing around or moving in and about potted plants and soil. This is also why you need to know what the larva looks like. What happens is the fungus gnat larva will actually feed on the fungi in the soil and the roots of the plant. If there's enough larvae and the fungi to go around, then they could eventually damage your plants. If you have moisture and fungus growing elsewhere, like under sinks or areas of the home where you may have had a leak, they may be found there as well. Remember, click on the link below for our fungus gnat control guide, and you can also order the products we're going to talk about in our control method. The third step of the process is control. To get control of fungus gnats, the first thing you need to do is reduce the moisture around your home. Be sure to fix any leaky plumbing that you might have, and if you found them around plants, that's a sign that you're overwatering and that the soil needs to be dried out. Do your best to minimize how much and how often you water. It's best to let the top 1 to 3 inches of soil dry before watering again. You might also consider using a spray bottle to simply spritz the plants indoors. You can even place a raw potato on your soil to soak up some of the moisture. Just don't forget about it or it'll rot and invite other pests in. For plants and soil outside, improve any spots with poor drainage. When that's done, it's time for chemical control. The items you'll need are Muskistick fly traps, Reclaim IT insecticide, a pump sprayer, and Pirate aerosol. These products will not only give you total control of fungus gnats, but pesticides like Reclaim IT and Pirate can be used to control and prevent many other pests such as roaches, mosquitoes, ants, bedbugs, or spiders. First, we're going to use the Muskistick fly traps. The Muskistick is a glue trap that's free of insecticides. It uses a combination of bright orange paper, glue, and a pheromone attractant to lure and trap the gnats. First, you're going to sprinkle the supplied attractant into the catch basin at the end of the stick. Hang this in areas you've seen fungus gnat activity, such as around potted plants or sinks. Trapping is a great method of eliminating any adult fungus gnats that are left behind after reducing moisture around plants. Next, use Reclaim IT to spray around your plants. Reclaim is a powerful liquid concentrate that provides a knockdown, 90-day residual, and will even treat a large variety of pests other than fungus gnats. What's great about Reclaim is that it's not a single-use pesticide like you get at the box stores. Depending on what you're treating, you may only use an ounce or two at a time, and it should last you for years. You're going to mix this product with water, following labeled instructions in a pump sprayer. Spray the Reclaim over plants and soil beds. This is going to kill off and destroy any living larvae or eggs, as well as adults that may happen to land on the surface that it's sprayed on. For indoor plants, remove them from the house and treat them outside. Allow them to completely dry before bringing them back inside. Finally, if you're still seeing fungus gnats flying around your home, use an aerosol insecticide like Pyrid or a fogger to provide a quick kill. Pyrid is a powerful insecticide that's great for contact spraying and as a flushing agent. It'll get down to pests harboring deep in cracks and crevices. You're going to want to spray it around plants or in areas where you see activity. Pyrid doesn't have a residual, it's made with pyrethrum, so make sure that the gnats come into contact with the aerosol spray for best results. We mentioned that you could use a fogger for pesticide control, but we generally recommend using Pyrid because of its ease of use and that you can directionally spray it where you want to treat and chemical doesn't get everywhere. You can get all these products today by clicking on the icon in the top right corner. It'll have links to each of these products and it'll take you to our website where we have written guides on how to use them. We will also have links to these products and the equipment down in the description below. The final step of the process is prevention. Without prevention and eliminating conducive conditions, you may be right back to dealing with fungus gnats after the chemicals wear off. You'll want to be sure to monitor the moisture levels around your home. Do your best to address and fix leaky pipes, damp soil, or areas with poor drainage. After you've eliminated their habitat and moisture, you can spray Reclaim every 3 months to guarantee you don't get a reinfestation. Alright, that's it. That's the Solutions 4-step process in eliminating fungus gnats. If you want to visit our website for an in-depth written guide and access to each of these products, click on the links in the description below. We 100% guarantee that these products and tips will get rid of your fungus gnat problem for good. We also offer same-day shipping to help you get control quickly. Solutions is a small family-owned business and we rely on referrals from customers like you. So if you like this how-to guide and when the products work for you, please share and tell your family and friends about us. Also, please don't hesitate to give us a call or shoot us an email. I'm Zach with Solutions Pest and Lawn. Ask us how, then do it yourself.